I am grateful to the witnesses for coming today to shine a light on this latest disgusting tactic from an administration that knows no shame. The Honorable Ashley Tabaddor served as a senior Biden-Harris appointee as chief counsel at U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. Previously, she served as a U.S. immigration judge for over 15 years.
Let's begin with that foundational concept, due process. In a court setting, it means not only that each individual part must be fair, but that the system as a whole must work together fairly. Imagine a courtroom as a machine. For it to function fairly, it needs several key components. First, an independent and impartial judge. Two, a balanced adversarial process. And three, a safe and accessible forum for all participants.
Azadeh Erfani is the Director of Policy at the National Immigrant Justice Center. Ms. Erfani has worked for over a decade in immigrant and human rights, defending detained adults, children, and youth from deportation, advocating for survivors of gender-based violence, and leading or supporting impact litigation and policy change to advance racial justice and civil rights.
ICE has also begun rounding up and arresting people at immigration courts. NIJC has seen immigrants who are appearing to have their day in court be met with shackles, rushed into a service elevator, and disappeared into an abusive and deadly mass detention system. ICE is dismissing their court cases first, and then placing these individuals in fast-track proceedings known as expedited removal, where the vast majority will not have a chance to see a day in court.
Bettina Rodriguez Schlegel serves as Chief of Staff at the Acacia Center for Justice and has over a decade of experience working for immigrant rights.
Prior to President Trump's inauguration, Acacia administered 8 federally funded immigration legal services contracts. Those legal services programs offered crucial due process protections for vulnerable indigent immigrant communities. They served as a necessary stopgap against arbitrary detention and expulsions without due process of law.
Gillian Rowland-Kain is the Interim Director of Programs at Immigrant ARC. At iARC, Ms. Rowland-Kain launched iARC's Friend of the Court program and has organized several rapid response clinics.
What we're witnessing isn't just an unprecedented policy shift, it's an erosion of due process. In the last 3 weeks, our Friend of the Court team and our volunteer observers have personally witnessed groups of more than 30 plainclothes ICE officers, many masked, stationed throughout the court buildings, and even hovering at the entrance to our pro bono office where confidential conversations frequently take place.